Yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing grand here. I'm going to put stuff over on this screen so I can talk into the camera a bit more. Put that over there. Put this over here. Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. My audio says you can hear me, but hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me? Are you reading me? I'll move this over. Okay, Jennifer, thank you. My beautiful wife's on. So we got an exciting day today. Today is an exciting day. We got stuff to talk about. I got some product unveiling here. It's not products I get endorsed by, but it's something I'm excited about. It's very childish, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing good today. So today is a good day. Today's Saturday, June 20th. So it's going to be a good day when it's Saturday. Woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. That hurt, but that's okay because I went to bed at like 9:30. I was very tired. Rory, my workout partner, and I destroyed quadriceps. So we had leg day Friday as usual. Absolute quad destruction. So if you go out to, can you see me? No. The streaming only works one way, Mom. Like I stream out. The video doesn't come back in. So, but yeah, Rory and I had an absolute brutal quad day yesterday. And then there's a girl that works out there who's very cool, and she helped me with my second set of hack squats. I got 315 pounds on the hack squat. I want to say I probably got it for 8 reps. She helped me probably with the last 2. So I got 10 reps, 315 pounds. I was an absolute beast yesterday. And the reason I'm an absolute beast yesterday is because I'm out of the cut. Yeah, so I called the cut last Wednesday. Kind of decided, hey, I'm done. So I've been eating some good food. Not going nuts because you can't, when you come out of a kind of a weight loss push, if you will, you can't start pigging out. If you start pigging out, yes, I can see your chat. Yeah. You can't start pigging out because you start adding on a ton of fat. So yeah, your body wants to rebound fat really bad, and that's why a lot of people when they diet and then they're like, oh, I've lost the weight I want, they go back to eating the way they were eating before, and then that's bad because they gain all the weight they lost plus some. That's how that happens. So anyway, you got to ease back into it. Let your metabolism kind of come back online because yeah, it's primed to add fat because that's survival, right? So anyway, so let's take a look at where I'm at. So let me flip over here. Boop. All right. So we are 46 weeks, 6 days away from the Ronnie Coleman Classic. That is the show that I am targeting as my amateur debut. Whatever. Pretty funny. But yeah, let's take a look at how we're doing. So as you can see, got a little bit of a weight rebound going on here. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that better. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a weight rebound going on. So just to recap, if I was at 184, and that was actually after about a couple weeks of eating at maintenance or slightly below. So I had actually lost already about 4 pounds at that point. And then I kind of had an aggressive fat loss phase where I lost a pretty good amount of weight. I got all the way down into the 167 was my lowest weight in. 167.8, and that was pretty consistent. Like I stayed below 170, and then this is kind of where I called it. I kind of said, you know what, I'm looking pretty lean. Things are looking good, so I'm out. So yeah, but you can see, ever since then, I kind of started eating in maintenance, and I got a little bit of a weight rebound going on here, about 172, 173, 172. And then I had a high day yesterday, so I ate about 3,300 calories, which is high. I was eating about 2,900 calories normally. So that's what kind of had these days going. And then I had a 3,300 calorie, and then I didn't sleep as near as long as I needed to. So, and I had a quad day. So you put all those things together, that's a lot of water retention, a lot of inflammation, a lot of stress on the body. So your weight's going to rebound. But today's a rest day, so some of this will wash out. I'll probably be around 173.5 tomorrow, so around here, if I had to guess. But the key here is that, and then this green line is a 7-day running average. So the key here is don't freak out. Like I measured my waist. My waist is up about 1/8 of an inch. So even though my weight is nearly 7 pounds up, 7.5 pounds up. That's mainly like water rebound and things like that. But I've been eating super clean, like no extra fatty foods or anything like that. But the other thing that's kind of interesting, let me pivot this data back here. Last 30 days, there we go. The other interesting thing here is I am off Retatrutide. So I have not had a Retatrutide shot. Which is the GLP-3, right? It's the experimental weight loss drug that is in clinical trials right now. I haven't taken a shot in like a week and a half. And check out my resting heart rate. So this is another reason why my weight's going up, is because my resting heart rate is going down. So on Retatrutide, it averaged anywhere between 62 beats per minute and 63 beats per minute, sometimes 64, 65. Resting. So that was, I tracked this while I sleep. This, I got the numbers backwards. I think I logged HRV and heart rate backwards, so I need to fix that data point, but that's okay. That's that blip there, is user error. But you'll see now it's in the 50s, and I've noticed this, Retatrutide will absolutely drive your, hey, AJ, how's it going, man? Retatrutide will absolutely drive your resting heart rate up. But that's part of the way it helps you burn fat and lose weight, is that it increases your metabolic rate of the speed in which you burn off food, or the rate at which you burn off food. So you'll also notice that my HRV is climbing too. So it's recovering quite nicely. You can see normally it's down here in the 20, like when I dig myself into usually like a recovery hole, I'm usually in the 18th and 19th HRV range, but I'm already back up to 29. So even though I got I'd say probably a 70 out of 100% sleep last night, I'm still at 29% or 29 millisecond HRV. And this is all coming out of Aura, the ring that I wear here on my hand. This is all coming out of Aura. I try to log it from the same source so the data is consistent. And plus, Aura ring got really good scores from an HRV measuring perspective. It tended to be the more accurate one, even over Apple Watch, etc. So that's pretty cool. But you can see my sleep is, it was funny. Like when I started kind of eating back up, my sleep rebounded pretty hard. Like I was getting really good 8 hours of sleep. But now it's interesting. I don't know why, but I'm sleeping less time, but I feel better. So I think it's just, my body is normalizing from just getting back on food, getting off Retatrutide. There's a lot of changes going on in my body. Plus, I'm not sure yet, but I may have shingles again. This will be my second time with shingles in the last 5 years. So it's probably a good thing I got off the cut, because I may have shingles, not sure. But anyway, it sucks. Hopefully that's not it, but I'm kind of waiting to see what happens. I've got this weird spot on my chest that's kind of looking shingle-ish. going to the doctor next week. They were just booked, so they couldn't see me right away. So I'm going next week to see my doctor so she can look at this thing on my chest. And then also I've got some weird like needle pains behind my arm and behind my shoulder, very needly, to the point to where I didn't even want to wear a shirt last week. Or yeah, I think it was like Wednesday or so. I worked from home. I always work from home, but I was working from home, turned my camera off all day, and I didn't wear a shirt. I wore a tank top because it was just bothering me to have a shirt on. And today, this patch here, this little spot in my chest, has been bothering me. So it, yeah, I think I got shingles. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, shingles is a shit show. It's terrible. But anyway, overall, man, I feel good, man. Like I feel a lot better. Like I said, I was a beast in the gym yesterday, absolutely crushing it. That's Jordan. But if you look at, y'all want to see, my workout partner Rory and I were absolutely killing it. Let's see if I can. Did he post it on the gym page? I don't know. I'm not sure. Lots of new people come to the gym. It's really cool. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so here's our workout yesterday. So yeah, like I said, I felt like a beast, man. I was doing 100-pound leg curls for like 12, and that's a new PR for me, personal record for me. But and then this kid here, he's super cool. Dallas, yeah, he's a good dude. So I was kind of showing him the ropes of how the pendulum squat works and stuff like that. But here's Rory doing 315 on the leg press. He makes it look a lot easier than I do. But yeah, I got 10 on the leg press yesterday, or the hack squat yesterday. But as you can see, yeah, 315 is pretty heavy for me. Yeah, we're like screaming and stuff. It's pretty brutal. And then yeah, we went not as heavy as I've gone before, but 5 plates. Actually, I thought we went up to 6 plates. Let me see. Yeah, we went up to 6 plates on the squat press, which I love this machine. This is a Cybex squat press. It's kind of a pendulum motion for a press, but you notice like my feet, it's kind of hard to see because I'm wearing lifter shoes and they're black, but my feet are way down on the plate because I'm trying to isolate my quads. But yeah, I got, I don't remember how many reps I got of 500 pounds. That's about 500 pounds. But yeah, you can see there's no half reps action going on here, man. Like that's all the way down. And yeah, it was brutal, but we got it done. And then yeah, here's us doing the pendulum squat. I need a reminder to myself to suck my gut in. I don't have a gut, but I have some distension in my stomach. Hey Eddie, how's it going, man? Just from being overweight, and I need to remember to brace my core more, and not let my gut kind of stick out a little bit. It's not good for you. But I was pretty gassed, I think. Yeah, there's me kind of doing my final press set. So we did 3 pressing motions yesterday. That's quite a bit. I went to failure on this this pendulum, but the pendulum was the last exercise we did, and it was absolutely freaking brutal, man. Like that pendulum squat is just on a next level of brutality. I don't know how else to describe the pendulum squat other than destruction. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I love squats. Like squats are like my old workout partner McCurdy used to say, man, squat or be squat. But hey, Rach, how's it going? Welcome. So yeah, so absolute brutality in our quad day yesterday, but I was strong as shit yesterday, and pretty happy about that. That's the first like pump in my muscles that I've gotten in like 2 or 3 weeks. So very excited about that. It's good to feel that again. But anyway, enough about that. The second thing I'm super happy about is my little sister, younger sister. She's not little. None of us are little anymore. We're young. We're old. She's moving to Midlothian. Yeah, so she's coming to town. Jesse's coming to town. Very excited about that. In fact, it feels like it's not even a real thing. Like this is it's a dream come true for me, man. Like I got all my family, in close proximity. But yeah, my older sister, my younger sister, my mom, everybody's in Midlothian. We're invading Midlothian. We're gonna tear this place up. So super excited about her coming through. I'm trying to contain myself to let her get moved in, and so I don't crowd her. But I'm very excited about her moving here. So looking forward to that. So great news there. And then the last thing that I'll say, as far as from a good positive thing, is I got something cool in the mail today. It was supposed to come Monday, but the inner child in me is very excited about this thing that I got. And before I show you this, like, I am not endorsed by these guys at all, but I think they make good products, so I will talk about them. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, so this is the Transformer. I don't know if you call it box set or what, but it is it's a supplement company called Core Nutritionals, or is Core Nutritionals, right? Yeah, Core Nutritionals. And I always want to call it Core Nutritions, but anyway, on point with the marketing. Yeah, to the inner childs like me. Let me zoom the camera out. Let's see if I can zoom the camera out a little so we can get the full glory of this bad boy. Let me see here. Boop. Zoom out. There we go. Zooming out. There we go. Yeah, so Transformer box, sound effects, like everything. And it comes with a bunch of stuff that I've already taken out. So anyway, box set Transformer supplements. This thing was 50% off. I was waiting for it to go on sale. I was watching it and I was like, I so want this thing. Like, I'm a big Transformer fan from back in the day. I love Transformers, and this thing is just badass. Like, I was just so excited. Anyway, just feel my excitement about that product. So Core Nutritionals, the Bumblebee set, because Bumblebee doesn't get enough love in my opinion. So what does it come with? So it comes with a shaker, and I've got a lot of these shakers, but this one has Bumblebee on it. Transformers, badass. That's really cool. So what do you get with it? So you get that shaker, you get the cool box, of course. You get this pre-workout here. So this is their Energon pre-workout. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, Energon pre-workout, which is really good. But this thing's loaded up, man. Like, it's got so if you're not familiar with what pre-workout is, basically it's a powder that you mix up with water or whatever you want, and you drink it like 30 minutes before your workout, and it's got some blood flow enhancing type things in it to help you get a better pump in your muscles, so you feel like you feel more pumped up. So it's got 8 grams of L-citrulline, which is a lot for a pre-workout. Usually you get 6 or 5 or 6 or sometimes 4 in the crappier type or cheaper pre-workouts, but this one's got 8. It's got my favorite, beta-alanine, 3.2 grams of it, or 3,200 milligrams of beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is basically, it's the theory behind it is that it helps put off muscle fatigue, so you can extend your sets longer. I think it helps a lot with burn. I rarely get muscle burn whenever I lift. And I think the beta-alanine makes a big difference. It's got betaine anhydrous in it. It's got N-acetyl L-carnitine hydrochloride. It's got something called Infinity, which is I can't say these. Xanthine. I don't know what that does. I can't remember. Vasodrive, that's a proprietary or it's a patented formula for basically pump. It's got cognizin, citicoline, which I think is like a stimulant, synactive, which I think is a stimulant, and then Hapersdana Serrata extract. So you can tell I didn't practice any of these before I got online. Basically, it's a pump product. It's a pre-workout. But good stuff. Yeah, Bumblebee in the full effect action here, and this is sour lemon candy, which I hear is fantastic. Okay, so that's the pre-workout, and then you also have hydration and essential amino acids. So this just kind of keeps you hydrated during your workout. It also gives you how many is it? Is it 8? I think it's 8 or 9 essential amino acids. Leucine, valine, theanine, etc. So it's basically like an essential amino acid. So it's got a complete amino acid chain for protein synthesis. It's to basically just kind of help fuel your workout. So you drink this usually while you're working out, and it helps fuel your workout. It's got magnesium, calcium, vitamin C, some salt, some potassium, some zinc. How much salt does it have in it? Let's see. Sodium. It's got 350 milligrams of sodium. How much potassium does it have? Let's see. And it's got 530 milligrams of potassium. So it's got the right sodium to potassium ratio. Usually you want a 2-to-1 potassium to sodium. So that's cool. But I drink these. I'm making up these words. No, they're these huge chemical names that I can't pronounce very well. But I drink these during my workouts. It's not totally necessary, and this stuff does get expensive. But I like to use these during my workout because I think it helps with soreness a little bit. Like I feel like I just don't get as sore when I drink stuff like this. Not that I mind getting sore. Sometimes I get pissed off if I don't get sore. But yeah, this is I drink this to keep hydrated, especially in the gym that we work out in, because just to give you an idea, we're in Texas. So the other day in the gym, it was 103 degrees. So it gets hotter than hell in that gym. So staying hydrated, very, very important. And then finally, what comes with it is this protein powder. Now this is a blend protein. So, it's a whey blend. So it's not a pure isolate protein, but that's sour lemon candy flavor, by the way. And this is vanilla honey graham. And I've already kind of done a little taste test. I'll show you why in a minute. And it's really good. Their protein powder tastes fantastic, but it's a whey blend. So it's a blend between like a whey concentrate, isolate, and milk protein isolate. And then, yeah, those three are the main whey ingredients or protein ingredients. And so it's 25 grams of protein in this bad boy, 130 calories. So not too bad, but if you're on the cut, you probably want to go to a pure isolate because it's less calories. Usually it's like 100 or 110 for 25 grams of protein. So this does have like a gram of fat in it, 2 grams of fat in it, 1.5 grams saturated fat, a little bit of fiber, not bad. But it also has Digest B in it, which is like an enzyme to help you break down this protein. So if you have a problem with consuming whey protein, you might try something like this that has that digest. I don't know if it's Digest B or anyway. It's a patented formula for digestive enzymes to help you break down this protein because some people have problems with it. But this stuff is really, really good. I have their other blend, which is a peanut butter cup, and it's fantastic. There's also like an airplane. I think it's called airline cookie or something like that. That's really good. It tastes like Biscoff cookies that you get on the airplanes. I'm a Biscoff maniac. I love that. I put it in my yogurt. I put it in my Ninja Creamies. Like Biscoff is the bomb. But anyway, good stuff. So yeah, basically like you get all this stuff for like basically about $100. And just to give you an idea, this alone is $50. Okay. This pre-workout right here, usually about $40 to $50. And then this EAA hydration stack is usually $40 to $50. So you're basically getting, $160, $170 things plus a shaker, plus another thing that we're going to open live here, and a cool box for like $100. So I was very, very excited about that. But if you want to check this out, let me show you the website. Again, I'm not sponsored by these guys at all. I don't make any money off this whatsoever. But here it is right here. It's corenutritionals.com. Yeah, if you go to their sale page right now, it's here somewhere. Let's see here. See we where can you see the full action here? Maybe it's in featured. Let's see. Oh, the other thing I use from these guys is, like I said, I use their other pro stuff. I also use this Core ZZZ. Where is it? Yeah, this one right here. This is, dude. Like if you have problems falling asleep or staying asleep, this formula right here is absolutely awesome. So I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and it's pretty solid. Like I'm gonna experiment with not taking it, just to see maybe if I can extend my sleep pattern a little bit. I almost feel like sometimes if I take too much GABA and too much melatonin, I get into a deep sleep, but my sleep length isn't as good. So I might experiment a little bit this week now that my calories are a little higher, not taking it. But you take 1 scoop of this before you go to bed, it will knock you on your ass in like 15 minutes. This will absolutely knock you on your ass. It's probably under stacks. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we'll go back to that in a minute. But yeah, this Core ZZZ formula, I'm starting to use this. So these guys are coming out with some absolute banger products here that are just awesome. Very, very happy with them. They have like heart stuff. They've got, I kind of put together my own heart and liver stuff, so to try to save some money, because as you can see, this stuff gets expensive. So if you wanted to do like a kidney, heart, and liver thing, you're spending $150 a month. It's pretty brutal. But I will say, like, I do believe in investing in some of this stuff. And honestly, the price for this Core ZZZ is really, really reasonable. I was already like in my sleep stack. Yeah, Mom, I'll give you some to try. I was already taking magnesium, zinc, L-glycine. I was already taking L-theanine. I usually take 3 mgs of melatonin. I was not taking any 5-HTP. And I usually take magnesium bisglycinate, not aspartate. But basically those things together were way more than $40 every 20 days. Like this is a 20-day supply, because you take 1 scoop 15 to 30 minutes before bed. I would, even with buying like NutriCost, like here, let's go out and do this. So basically, like my sleep stack is magnesium bisglycinate. So I use magnesium bisglycinate, and the brand I like is NutriCost. I basically use all their stuff for the most part. And it should tell me, like, I think there should be a thing on it that says, like, you've bought this like 50 times. Oh, I'm not signed in under my account. That's why. Yeah, so if you look at, this is magnesium bisglycinate. So this right here is 180 capsules, but it's 210 mgs. So you would have to take 3 of these. So that's for a 60-day supply. It's $7. Okay, so that's $7 for just that one compound. So if you go to theanine, so if you go to L-theanine, so that's another $12, and that's another 60-day supply. So right there, you're at $24. And then if you go to 5-HTP, this is another $16, so that's $36. So right there, just the 3 ingredients in the Core ZZZ is already costing you $36. So this is this is a hell of a buy in my opinion, because like you're gonna get tryptophan. We didn't even price that. We didn't price out the zinc. We didn't price out the pyridoxine, HCl. We didn't do the 5-HTP. So yeah, so like this is the stack I basically take to sleep, and I've been using for over a year now. My wife uses it, Jennifer does too, and I think it helps her. She actually uses a different compound, or a different stack from Animal Pack. Animal Pack makes, I actually use their multivitamin. I think it's really reasonable. It's like $35 for a month's supply, which is very reasonable. They make a it's a PM right here. They make this one here, which is also very good. The problem I have with theirs is they have a shit ton of GABA in it. They've got a gram of GABA. Actually, I thought it was more than that. I think this is an old label. I think it's more than that now. They have a lot of GABA in their formula, and that tends to jack me in the face a little bit. So I tend not to do that. But they've got valerian root. They have some other things in there. So this is another great supplement if you have problems either falling asleep or staying asleep. Animal or this Core ZZ is very, very good. Okay, let's go back before I got derailed. So yeah, Bumblebee stack. So it's $125. You're like, wait, Jake, you lied. You said it was 100. Well, the way you can get your discount is by supporting my boy Jordan Hutchinson. So if you type in Hutch as your discount code, you'll get 10% off. Boom, $106. So I was $6.25 off. And then you can get free shipping if you order a couple more things. So if you say like, hey, I want that plus, ZZZ. So I have the blueberry lemonade. I think I'm going to try the pineapple peach next time. So if I have that in there, keeps trying to push this clear whey. I don't want no clear whey, bro. All right, so does the card say I have 6 things in the cart? Oh, it's because these things are 5 items. Yeah. So yeah, for like $140, so you save quite a bit with Jordan's code here. If you don't know who Jordan Hutchinson is, it's this big dude right here. He lives in the North Dallas area. Good Christian brother, badass dude, just super nice. Like I'm always watching his videos and stuff, and he always responds like to all his comments. And I mean, he's got 70,000 followers, and he makes some great videos. Like he made a video the other day of him like eating McDonald's. But yeah, I mean, he is absolutely peeled. He's about to be on the. He's about to go to the Italy Pro and compete. So I'm really hoping he wins that show because I want to see him on the Olympia stage again. He is an absolute beast and a super cool guy. But that's Jordan Hutchinson. Big fan of his. But yeah, if you use his code Hutch, you can get 10% off all this stuff. So definitely worth a shot. Like if you're looking for a supplement company, Core Nutritionals is pretty solid. I've been, like I said, been very, very happy with their stuff. They've got a new flavor now. I think it's called Banana Cream Pie. That's supposed to be awesome. I don't know if I'm that flavor fan, but I wish they had like sample packs. I would totally try it. But I'm totally going to get next the cinnamon French toast. I want to get that one, and I want to get, where is it? Airplane cookies and cream. Like this one right here just sounds awesome. But I've heard this cinnamon French toast is epic too. But anyway, like I don't like to talk about a lot of products on here, but I think it's important to talk a little bit about, like, there's just so many supplements out there and supplement companies out there. And I think it's good to share like anecdotal references about some of these companies from people that are not sponsored by them. So I don't make a dime off anything I just talked about. But they're products that I personally use and I personally like a lot. Like I said, that Core ZZZ has been a game changer for me. They also have a product called Hard. It's phosphatidylserine, which is like it's a cortisol reducer. And I've heard like that I think Jordan uses that. He drinks it after or takes it after he works out to kind of bring him down off his workouts. I might actually try that next. I've got some phosphatidylserine capsules that I used to take, but I don't know. I stopped taking them for a bit, but I have noticed like if I lift later in the day, it does affect my sleep, and I think it has to do with cortisol just being so high after my workouts, because my workouts, obviously, as you can see from the thing I showed, they're no joke. So yeah, so that's kind of all. I almost forgot. So with each one of these products, and I'm trying to contain my excitement and not open all of these, because inside each one of these, you get a free prize inside, and it's a die-cast Transformer little figurine. So yeah, so here's the Transformer figurine. So in each one of these, I thought it just came in the protein, like the big one, but it comes in each of them. And I think there's like, how many are there? There's 32 of them. So I'm really hoping I get Soundwave. Soundwave is my man. Like that's my dude. I'm a big Soundwave fan. Not that I'm evil. I don't, Decepticons, all that. I do like an Optimus Prime, but oh dude, I got like, dude, okay, so I just opened it. I should have opened it on like live and let you see that, but I just opened this, and it's a legit character. But dude, this is cool. It is a gold Optimus Prime. So that is cool. That I wonder if the gold is like something extra cool. Let me see. Let me see if they have like a oh yeah, they've got all their dudes on here. Let's see. So these are all the ones you can get. These are all the 32 different things you can get. So yeah, dude, it would be badass if I could get like the gold Soundwave. So I just got this guy, gold Optimus Prime. I want to get Waspinator's cool. Megatron's cool, but yeah, Soundwave would be badass. Ultra Magnus. Ooh, look at this black Sound Blaster. I forgot about Sound Blaster. And then here's the old school Megatron that turns into a gun. I've actually got that one. But yeah, Jennifer, I'm really sorry. Yeah, you have to collect them all. You do. Yeah. Nemesis Prime. That's cool. But yeah, so anyway, these are really cool. They even got Cliff Jumper. Yeah, I remember, man, they got all the good ones. But anyway, these guys are absolutely all up in my face about they know how to rob my wallet. But anyway, I'm pumped up. We'll see where it goes from here. But I'm excited. So hopefully I get Soundwave. Wish me luck that I'm going to get a Soundwave. But hopefully I get one. All right. Enough of that. All right. So some other news. I'll put that on so there's some light here. Some other news. So yeah, off Retatrutide. Been off for about a week and a half now. I can definitely tell, like you kind of saw my heart rate, my HRV. Yeah, I need to print out the poster and mark them off. Yeah, like we used to with Skylanders. Yeah. Oh God. We definitely did the collect them all. I was not a good influence on my children when it came to collect them all. Every time there was a new drop of Skylanders, I was up with the kids and we would go to Toys R Us when they opened, and we'd spend like $300. Like that was back in the day. But anyway. AJ must be watching the live stream. He must not be watching it live. He must be watching it like from the beginning, because like he's talking about all the stuff that we're talking about all the stuff we talked about earlier, so I can tell he's watching it. So thanks for joining, dude. Oh man, sorry, I'm thirsty. I've been in a good mood last couple days. I mean, I'll be honest, like I've been in kind of not really a shit mood, but just kind of dark, like, kind of moody. Work's kind of challenging right now. We've got a new kind of corporate leaders in place, and so there's a lot of churn, a lot of uncertainty. they just offered like a voluntary retirement package, so you know what that means. And I did not qualify for that. I was 3 years short. Um, but I'm okay. I wouldn't have taken that anyway. But it's just works tough right now. There's a lot of uncertainty. The tech sector as a whole is just layoff central, and that worries me. I'm 49 years old, and for the first time, I'm like, tech. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right place to be. So, which is bizarre. Because I would have told you, 5 years ago, I would have said you'd be an idiot not to get into tech if you were interested. But now, I don't know. So it's a challenging thing. So yeah, I've been in a little dark place the last week or so. Just kind of in a funk. But I will say, yesterday I felt so much better, and then today, super excited. I think I'm just getting dopamine blasted into my face with my sister coming in. Transformer thing coming in, feeling better, weight's up a little bit. Just, things are on the up and up. So let's hope that the trend continues. And of course, my older son's getting married here in September, so I'll be going out to Georgia to support him and his beautiful bride. So super excited about that trip coming up too. And then, two of my bros from the gym bros, are competing in Austin, Texas, next month. I think they are 3 weeks out from today. In fact, I put them in the little app I wrote so I could start tracking them. But they're 3 weeks out from their show. So I really hope I can get down there to Austin and support those guys. It would be great to go down there, maybe bring my family so they can see that too, and support those guys, because I care about those guys a lot, and they work real hard, and they push me to be a better person too. So just good dudes, good family, Hipsman family. Shout out to them for sure. But yeah, good luck to them coming up to their show. And yeah, and just good stuff going on. Lots of good stuff going on. And it's summer, man. It's kids are out of school. My shout out to my son Mike for kicking ass in summer school. Yeah, he had to go to summer school, but you know what? Like, he absolutely killed this semester. He got like an 88, 89 average, something, finished like 3 days early, like just showing up every morning early, first one into class, like just crushing it, dude. So hell yeah, bro. So proud of you for that. And then my son Riker, of course, he's doing badass stuff. My son Zach out there in Utah working hard, trying to start his life as a young man, which is harder than it's ever been because of affordability. So just all positive stuff, man. Like, I've got nothing to be down about. Very, very blessed. And I've got my health, and I'm getting to do what I love for a living, and I'm getting to do what I love after living, working hard. So things are good, man. I need to focus more on the good things, and I think that's important. And I am working on getting my advisory services off the ground. I don't like that word either. I don't like consulting. I don't like coaching. I don't like advisory services. Like, I want to help people get healthy. I want to help people get healthier, and I want to do that without gimmicks and bullshit. Like, I want to be a helpful person or a positive person in people's lives to help them get healthy, because the food we eat and the healthcare system that we are in the United States is not their priority to get you healthy. And so I want to help people navigate those complexities and start challenging their doctor with good questions, respectful, right? But challenge them on questions, asks for tests that they wouldn't normally run that they should be running, like ApoB and Lipolule, and those types of tests that can really show you different ways your body actually can build plaque, like if you're more susceptible to build calcium and block your arteries, stuff like that. Drive down your A1C, drive down your glucose, or your insulin, drive down your fasting glucose. I want to help people get healthy, and I want to do it without charging them an inflationary rate, because I think that's we're all dying from that. I mean, I went to HEB this morning, not a knock against HEB. Went into HEB this morning. I had 5 bags of groceries. It cost me $100. Like I'm not buying like, caviar and stuff. Like this is like fruits and vegetables and like some frozen stuff. $100. So it's just, the affordability crisis these days, it's a crisis and it sucks. None of us are having fun with that. So I want to be able to give people a chance to get healthy that matches their lifestyle, because that is the key, right? The way you get healthier and the way you lose weight and the way you live a better life is the system that works for you, not the system that works for me. I mean, the system I use is not what I think other people should do, because it's just not sustainable for a lot of people. But I think that if I can work with somebody and listen to how they live and how they work and the time they may have or may not have and the cost pressures they're under, etc., I think that we can together find a plan that will work for them. So yeah, I think to start, it's going to be $75 for an hour. Like, no commitment, just send me $75. I'll send you a form to fill out, and fill the form out, and that'll help me kind of prep for the session. And we'll have our hour together, and then you can decide if you want to keep talking to me, cool, or if you want to take the plan and go off on your own and try for a little while, that's cool. No commitment, no nothing. But then if you want me to work with you every week, that $75 will go towards a price. I'm not sure what the monthly price is going to be for like a monthly, the monthly plan with me, but I'm not going to take very many people. I'm not looking to get rich off this. I know everybody says that, but basically, yeah, I'm not going to take a lot of people. I'm not going to take them on, a lot of people on. I will probably take 5 to start and see how that goes. Because the thing I don't want to happen is I don't want to take on too many people and not be able to give individual attention to people and give them that promise that I just made, which is I want to build a plan that works for you, that you can execute on every day, and get the results you want while being able to live the life you want. Like that is how you make change. So is it going to be easy? No. But that's what makes it rewarding, is when it's not easy. Things that come easy to us, we do not value. The things we have to fight the hardest for are the things that we cherish. So stay tuned for that. I'll announce that on. I'll probably do a video on YouTube. Maybe I'll launch it next Saturday. I hope. I just want to get my ducks in a row. Like, I want to get that form made. I want to get the structure. Like, think through like how the call structure will work with us. Maybe in person too. Like, I'm totally cool with that. If you have a gym you like and you want me to come out to the gym and watch the way you train and stuff, kind of have to be careful with that. A lot of gyms are like, no outside training allowed, and that, I respect that. I don't want to be an asshole. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. If you're interested in that, cool. If you're not, and you just want to see other people succeed too, that's cool too. Like, I don't take that personally, but I feel like I've worked with enough people anecdotally now, and I've experimented on myself now for a while. I feel like I've got something to share, and I'll probably screw up and make some mistakes and piss some people off, but hopefully I make people happier and healthier more than I piss people off. So I'll be nice about it. I won't ever be mean. But yeah. Yeah, the thing about the thanks, Eddie. I appreciate that, man. The thing about the advisory type thing that I'm thinking about putting together, that I will put together, is, I can't lay out, I'm not a registered dietitian, so I can't lay out like a meal plan. But I can certainly talk to you about the types of foods you like, and I can certainly talk about how to make sure you can eat in those parameters. Like, even if you're eating out, like I can work that with you. So I can't make meal plans because I'm not a registered dietitian or a nutritionalist. I forget. Like, you have to be certified to basically do something like that. And I can't I can put together training plans for you, but technically I'm not a certified trainer. So I can't practice under a license of training. But I think I might just go knock that test out. I'm pretty sure I could probably pass that okay. I've been studying off and on for that for a couple years now, so I probably can pass that. The nutrition one I probably can't pass because I probably won't agree with some of the stuff, and B, some of the techniques I use are very bodybuilder bro science specific, but they work. I think that's what you'll find about the bodybuilding community is that they figure shit out a lot faster than science does, and most of the stuff they do is right. It might be a little bit flawed, but it's usually right. They know how to lose weight, they know how to gain weight, and they know how to stay the same, and gotta give them that. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. We'll give it a shot, and if I get one person, and and it was great, and they lost a ton of weight, hey man, I can feel pretty good about that. It won't buy me a mansion, but I don't want that anyway, so it's all good. All right, well, I'm going to close things up there. I'm on fire today. Like, it's been 51 minutes, and I know I've been rapid fire talking. Trying to watch your questions. I'm sorry if I missed any. Let me just scroll up in the chat and make sure here. No, just a lot of positivity. I love it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, grocery prices, man. Not happy. Yeah, it's just I try to do what I think a lot of people do. I try to go to Costco and buy big amounts of stuff. I try not to buy, kind of trendy, one-off stuff like I used to. I'm trying to trim my budget just like everybody else is trying to. And yeah, here I am buying Transformer shit. Like that's not trimming very well. But the cool thing is, like, these are all supplements that I use regularly, and I got them for like almost half. So that's cool. But I've actually cut down quite a bit on the stuff that I get for my workout stuff. So anyway. All right. Well, I will sign off there. So stay tuned. Next week, I hope that we can maybe go through the package, if you will, that I'm thinking about coming out with. I need to find better words. Like, these words are just not. They feel very gimmicky and almost like too not sciencey, but too complex words trying to like mask. It's very simple. Like, I'm just trying to help people get healthy with a plan that works in their life. Like, that's it. So maybe it's like health planning. I don't know. Health. I'll think about it. I'll think about some terms. Jennifer will probably help me. She's better at that than I am. All right. Well, with that, I will sign off here. Let you guys get back to your Saturday. I really appreciate everybody joining today. And if you're on a weight loss journey or a get health journey, best of luck to you. I know you can do it, and I will see you in the next one. So have a great one. Goodbye.